as well as the Uranus, because so far that's where they are lacking at. And it's also good when it comes to combining it with Valir, so that you have so much percent-based damage as well. And at least there's a lot of setup for this last Insanity. Like there's the stun.
Race 4, our second day of the Razer Sea Invitational. It's again Team Indonesia versus Cambodia. Just like what we've said earlier, for this both teams, it's really crucial for them if they want to go for the playoffs.
Yeah. Both of them needs the 2-0 to say the least. So it kind of tells us that the first game is a defining moment already. Even if this is a 2-game series, a best of 2, it also means that whoever wins game 1 will almost have such confidence heading to game 2 that the opposing team might not be able to win it in the mental battle. Now, there's an invite going in from Team Cambodia. A little bit of an answer from the top, but immediately flickers to the right. In comes the Uranus. It's already level 2 at this moment, but the Lancelot is going to be taken out with so much damage from Team Cambodia. Raining it hard against Indonesia. Even the Uranus fell so easily like that.
That was actually a nice start coming from Team Cambodia. Nice revitalize actually. We need to comment that revitalize from 7KH. Literally there was no damage, or we can see the damage of Indonesia for that one. And I guess for Indonesia, that's a bit of a miscommunication. I guess for the team, they know that they have Valir on the enemy team, so I guess it's not advisable for them. Rather, they should have opted to go for the mirror counter engage here against Team Cambodia. Yes, but again, 7KH is out position here. He is down with the hands of Princess, but again, it was the first blood by OP killing killing Princess for Team Indonesia.
And even after 2 deaths on the side of a Team Indonesia, we're actually catching up in terms of farm. The lead is not that massive when it comes to the economy, when it comes to the gold. But if we are actually looking at the EXP graph, which I am looking at now, Team Cambodia is leading by a lot. So many level 4s already. But with these pickups coming up from Team Indonesia, it's actually so good, as the Lancelot will now be able to reach level 4, and the rest of the other members are now at level 3. So at least in the coming minute or so, they'll have all of their ultimates up, so that when Team Cambodia decides to fight against them, they'll have their ultimates up and available. Now, it is still a lead from Team Cambodia when it comes to gold and EXP, but I say that it's not as bad anymore compared to what the predicament was for Team Indonesia.
Yes, actually, and for Team Cambodia, I'd like to commend 7KH just some positioning here. He just gives a lot of information for Cambodia. For Cambodia, though, they know where there's players from Team Indonesia goes, or where they are inside the map. We can see right now another kill. It's gonna be the Angela being picked off here by Team Indonesia. Here comes the last Insanity by Boom. For this one, although the Uranus is really deep, literally deep. I thought that it was a rich Jaya actually. That's so deep, just to delay the game or just to delay the minion wave. But again, it's Cambodia securing this turtle objective against Indonesia. We have another team fight. Nice hug there coming from Zico on the Siren's Rage. That was actually 4, but no enough damage from Indonesia.
However, the steal from the Lancelot actually punctures forward onto the right side as he's being chased down. There's the ejector. Last Insanity going to be used. There's so much AoE damage from Team Cambodia, but they weren't able to close out on a kill. Scratch that. The Lancelot fell in that big tussle in the mid lane. Team Cambodia will also lose their Jawhead, but in exchange, they stop the growth of farm for the Lancelot once again. OP be able to run away.
Almost
even
go
with
on live.
He is so alive.
Yes, but here we see for Team Cambodia though, what's lacking in them is how they secure on the side lanes. We can see right now for Team Indonesia, they're actually literally on the upper hand in terms of third push. For the Cho though, he actually pushed the bottom lane turret, which is actually a good thing for Team Indonesia. So that is the little things that would matter in the latter part of the game, knowing that they have the claws though. But here comes the last insanity killing Hen on the top lane. Just this Team Cambodia trying to pick off one by one, then just going for the objectives here against Team Indonesia.
So even when you look at Team Cambodia, if they do group up, they have very strong pushing potential just because of the Claude, and we also have like the Basha in there to kind of help your team. Want to go for Reach Jaya now? Very nice Shunpo to dodge a stun, but not the ejector. Flickering to the right side. Another counter flicker. Gonna be hit by the steering turret. It goes the hard card, like you said. Then Rich Jaya is gonna be safe, even after a double flicker commitment coming out from Team Cambodia. Now around the turtle area, Chantel, I think there's a clash that's gonna happen now.
These teams are getting ready actually for this one. I guess for Team Indonesia though, they're still prioritizing on the objectives. We have Siko almost half on life, but again the Blazing Duet was already popped in by the Claude. So I guess for Team Indonesia this is the perfect time to contest this one. But here comes it. Turtle has been secured here by Team Cambodia for this game. Hen is almost out of life. Siko comes in for the Tyrant's Rage, but here comes again another last insanity by this X-Borg of Cambodia. The damage is just there. The AoD damage is just there for Team Cambodia though. Hen is there for the damage as well for the Raiders. But here comes the flicker out and the third push maybe for Team Cambodia. Here comes Priswes with the dash away but unstoppable force from Niker onto this Jawhead. But man, no casualty actually.
Yeah, that was just turrets falling. But up top, there's pressure being built up by the Uranus, and it was actually successful in pushing that turret. Now, the Claude able to steal the purple buff away from Team Indonesia, away from the Lancelot of Team Indonesia, and then secures his own. So there's a lot of farm now going in favor of this Claude, who actually has the Raptor Machete as well as the Demon Hunter Sword. Now onto the bottom lane, Boom, making it difficult from Rich Jaya, and actually commits the way of the dragon at this point. And there might be a little bit of confidence now for Team Cambodia. In fact, 7KH is just trying to mess up this Angela. They really fend them into the ultimate coming up from Zico, catching on to two. Lancelot dives to the fray, but he comes to revitalize. They are actually sustaining through all this. Baksha is finally dead, but they took a lot of time. And even this X-Borg is alive at this moment. I guess that's a kill for Team Indonesia, but Team Cambodia are really happy with that because they had to commit so much just for a kill onto support.
It was actually difficult for Team Indonesia to burst out here, so that's the problem here for them. Unlike for Team Cambodia, they have the Valier plus Blazing Duet combo for the squad of OP. I guess for Team Cambodia though, what's lacking for them is they need to really push turrets against Team Indonesia. So far for the Uranus is just buying time, doing the delay. But here comes Niker, he is down by the hands of Rich Chai. Here comes the backup here. Here comes the Blazing Duet by Rookie Maru. We have Siko with the Tyrant's Rage actually getting OP down. But then again, the damage is just there for Team Cambodia. Here comes the last Insanity plus a flicker combo. Not enough damage here for Team Cambodia though. Here comes Hen onto this Uranus. This is a support. This is a sustaining kind of hero. And after what happened, again, there was no casualty for the clash.
Yeah, so much sustain coming up from Team Cambodia at this moment. The third turtle going in favor of Team Cambodia once again. Want to steal this buff and will be successful in doing so. Kufra charges up the jump, will not continue it. As onto the bottom lane, there's the Jawhead pressuring the bottom lane turret. And it's not like Team Indonesia are ready to fight at this point. They are down by 3,000. They need more farm. And Chantel, it's looking really bad and grim for the side of Team Indonesia.
Actually, for Team Indonesia, I feel like this Lancelot pick is already falling apart for this one. Literally, Team Cambodia is all over the place. Their farm is being taken here by Cambodia as well. So I guess for Team Indonesia, all they need to do is to go for the split push. But again, 7K is now we have the hard guard here inside, or actually it was used to save the Cho here for this one. But again, Zico with the bouncing ball, the damage for OP is just literally massive. Let's blaze into it though. Again, that is gonna be a secure kill for Team Cambodia on this one. The gold is on their side. We have the push here on the middle lane. Speak of which, again, just like what I've been saying earlier, I guess the Lancelot pick, or the Lancelot here now is in a complex situation.
It's bad. 4 deaths on the Lancelot. The Lancelot is at what, 4.5k compared to the Claude. And that means that he is an item behind the Claude. Queen's Wings, as well as the Demon Hunter Sword available for the Claude, means that the burst down is not going to be enough. Even if you burst him down, if you try to nuke him down, it's gonna pop the Queen's Wings, lifesteal back all the health that he has, and all of a sudden, your burst type of lineup through this Lancelot is no longer effective, and that's a big problem. Let alone, another problem the Team Indonesia is facing now is that they don't have their own buffs. The Team Cambodia side is always stealing it away from them, and they're trying to go for the Uranus though. I'm not sure if they'll get the kill, but they'll try.
Actually, it's not really good of an idea to exhaust all the time just to get the Raiders here for Team Indonesia. I guess for Cambodia, though, all they need to do is to actually make good of the situation right now. But again, here comes the Princess together with the hard guard coming in from the Angela. We have Zico here for the save. Although the players of Team Cambodia just goes for disengage. We have the Uranus getting a kill against Team Cambodia, though on the middle lane it's gonna be a 2 versus 2. We have Zico on the side lanes. Nice rage, but here comes this Revitalist, guys. Baksha getting a kill for Team Cambodia. So as well, here comes the last insanity, and the team fight is not yet over because Joe is just there pushing turrets for Team Indonesia. Here comes the super minions.
Wow, that was such a good split push coming up from Team Cambodia. OP didn't want to fight that. That was a lot of miscommunications from throughout the whole team of Cambodia. Like, they didn't defend bottom lane. Join was there, but obviously he's up against the Cho. So if he missed steps, he is going to be taken out. And while the clash was happening in the middle, OP was taking care of the purple buff. And you will understand why he was doing it. But that also meant that they lose the fight nonetheless. Maybe the good thing is they have now access to the Lord, but can they take it? Can they close it out? They're preparing for this shadow. In comes the last insanity. Lord to take it. In comes the jump. Actually catches one, but the punishment is there. So much damage coming out from the Claude onto the bottom lane. There is a split push happening once again from Team Indonesia, but at the moment when they lost their first member, they were like, let's get back to base.
Yeah, actually for Team Cambodia, yes, they took on this Lord. It's just that there is a dangerous part wherein this Cho actually would just go for the split push. Although for Cambodia, they're ready for the team fight. It's just that they need to defend the side lanes. They don't want the police just taking down the objectives on the side lanes. For Team Indonesia, we were saying this earlier that they need to go for the split push. That is what they're doing right now. For the Cho, though, he's going against for the immortality for his item, and the top farmer for this game is this Claude. Now on the 11k again, this is the level 1 Lord we're seeing right now. We have Zico on the side. What a nice Tyrant's range!
Wow! They have eliminated the Claude. Now they isolated X-Borg as well. Can they take him down? Yes, they are slowly doing it. Immortality is still available on the right side. There's the Uranus just dealing the damage. Now X-Borg down. Valir is out. Everybody's dying from Team Cambodia. And now Uranus. The hard guard is not going to be enough. But it got the jump. They catch 2. They will take down 4 members of Team Cambodia. Just like that. I'm sorry to cut you off, Chantal, but I was just so hyped of what happened there.
That was really a nice set of play from Zico. Cambodia wasn't really prepared for that kind of set of play for the Kufra. So for Team Indonesia, we could see the light in terms of the counter engagement. There was the Lord actually, but they were brave enough to counter that one out. They are aware that they have the damage, they have the show for additional crowd control. And for Zico, he's just there, literally just there, stopping the players from moving out. And speaking of moving out, we had the place to do it for OP. The damage is just there. No finisher though for Cambodia. But again, for this game, this is literally nobody's game. Everyone is just bringing the damage, pulling things apart, pulling together by the team. So I guess for this both teams, they're just waiting for the certain error.
Oh, and
Whew.
that was an error from Team Cambodia, actually. In the middle, I wouldn't say that was an error from Team Cambodia. Maybe their error was the bottom lane push. But in the middle, I think it's more about the brilliance of Team Indonesia. Zico's initiation, as well as Prince's perfectly timed Tourn Rose, just right at the right moment. And they also had enough damage for the claw. This also tells us that even if you're like 12k farm, you can be taken out. And now the X-Borg pops the last insanity just to try to bail himself in there. He doesn't have the immortality and he will be taken out now. Is there a nice but the ultimate, they will not push through. A little bit of miscoms in there coming off from Team Indonesia, Chantel.
But then the Kufra is still alive though. The Kufra is still alive onto this one. We have Rookie Maru low on life. The Kufra is still alive with the treasure here by the Valir. And almost out of life, you have the Heart Guard here for Princess together with the Lancelot. I guess for Team Indonesia, the mindset is just there. They just need to hold OP down. We saw that earlier. We had the Jit Kondo coming from Rich Giant plus the Tyrant's Revenge. So they just need this Claude to go on the limitations for this one. Although for OP, he has the Wind of Nature more on the counter for this Lancelot and Cho, just to be safe in terms of the team fight. I'm not really sure though if that's gonna sustain for a longer team fight. But again, this is gonna be another Lord for this both teams. For the Angela, he has already this Necklace of Durance that's good enough to counter out this export. Again, Zico is really having this time of his life with the crowd control though. Rookie Maru with a flicker out, guys. Although Rich Shaya has the immortality, I guess for this one, it's really about who takes the first error.
Gonna go or the way of the dragon, almost eliminating OP in there. Cho will definitely die at this point, or maybe not. Blazing to it, it's gonna be there. The Cho down. It is trapped of the Thorn Rose onto the back lines. The Kufra will die, but the Uranus tries to go for the exchange kill. OP in trouble, but a very nice use to BMI just to get away. But the Angela is prepped up for this. OP needs to be careful. In comes the Heart Guard. They want to go for boom this time. Immortality is up for the X-Borg, and they kind of decide against it. Team Indonesia will not dive. A little bit of disciplined play from Team Indonesia as they traded 2 for just 1. And the Lord is still up.
Actually, for Team Cambodia, why do you feel like they have the Necklace of Durance, but they're totally not negating Hen? We saw Hen taking all the damage earlier against actually 3 players, 4 players for Team Cambodia. It's just not really enough to counter out the Uranus while they are trying to take the Lord. The Uranus is just doing objectives. Earlier we had the Blazing do it again, but here comes Princess trying to dive in though, but the Lord with that last insanity. Here comes Hen together with players of Team Indonesia trying to contest this one, and the Lord has been secured, but the X-Borg of Team Cambodia Milagros is low on life. OP! Oh my god, OP is down by the hands of Rich Shaya onto this show. We are fighting. It's gonna be a 3 versus 4. We have the Lord on the top lane. Hen still alive. Hen is still alive. Hen is still alive. He is sustained damage. Oh my god.
The sun actually will not jump right in front of the members of Team Cambodia as Uranus is taking a lot of damage. The Heart Guard is already over, but the Tuma knockup coming out from the show. They have juggled them. The Baksha is down for the count. Zico as well as Rich Jaya marches forward. It comes the way of the dragon onto this X-Borg, but the Cho will miss. Now in comes Uranus once again. Ionic Edge just to deal with the members of Team Cambodia. Ultimately becomes Zico, but Pranaga armor has been regained by Boom. Nobody dying in there. But the Lancelot up top will just take down this Lord. Will try to take down this Lord. It's not gonna be easy, Chantel.
Yep. And actually, for Team Cambodia, that was a nice, really nice winter truncheon for Rookie Maru. The Way of the Dragon was actually meant for him, but because of that winter truncheon, it actually went for a different hero for the
Yeah.
show of Rich Jaya. But again, the Lord has been defended here by Team Indonesia. We have the players of Team Cambodia backing out against Indonesia. Again, just like what we've said earlier, we are prepared for a long game. And this long game has really been intense. A lot of team fights, a lot of clashes. But for the team composition of this both teams, I'm pretty sure that Team Cambodia just has to negate or just has to be prepared for the initiation here at the Kufra. It has been really devastating for them whenever Siko goes in for the dive in. And speaking of which, it's going to be a wave
Mistake.
attack here for Rich Jaya. Immortality has been popped. Here comes 7KH to the Blazing Duet by Obi. Shut down,
Princess.
guys. Princess is down with an Immortality, guys. He's gonna be down with the hands of OP for this one.
And you know what? The response from Team Indonesia before Princess died was, okay, guys, we already have lost our Lancelot. Even when there's the immortality, even when there's like the dash, he's already dead. So split push is now the key. They have cut the minion wave in the top lane. In the middle, they have it. So they have to deal with this first. But look at this combo. Indonesia almost taking down OP, but OP is safe. He's got British Race to Rich Jaya though. The reach from Rich Jaya was enough, and they take out the Claw. Now they want to go for the X-Orc. Now it comes the flicker, and of course the right kick, the attacks, the normal hits. Can he get two of these? I think he can. There's the
Hot
they're chasing him.
Here comes Foam is down. We have Rich Jaya on fire together with the hardcore. But Angela, guys, oh my. Wolf Rich Jaya is the man literally aiming for OP or the
Yes.
Claude of Team Cambodia. You see him actually hiding in the bush. I don't care with the other players. I just need OP down for Team Cambodia. Again,
He's
here
not
comes
done.
another wave of the dragon. He's not kicked down, guys.
Oh,
Another
it's over,
damage stream. He has the immortality.
Oh, it's
Here comes
over.
Cupra with a hog. Oh my god, guys. 7KH, only man left. We have the tower lock here.